Spirit says sing, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing when the Spirit says sing, and obey the Spirit of the Lord.
Hi, I'm Liz Faublas, anchor of Currents. Do you like what you see on our channel? Because we are putting your faith in the news. It's the World Meeting of Families, and Pope Francis will be there too. Join me, Liz Faublas, this week at 7:30 p.m. for Currents News and for special live coverage beginning Saturday at 5:30 a.m. We'll see you then.
With the Eucharist, we have a meal. Jesus Christ offered himself to his disciples and continues to offer himself to us today through this special meal. We do it as an act of obedience.
I think there certainly is evidence that prayer can be beneficial to people. A lot of our brain scan studies have looked at practices like prayer and meditation and show changes in the brain, and particularly show changes in areas of our brain that help to foster positive emotions, help to reduce stress.
What is a saint? How does one become a saint? And who decides?
I'm not sure if he would have cared whether he was a saint or not, and not in a negative way. He operated as a saint. You know, the nomenclature would have been saint, but not in his mind. I don't know if he would want to be remembered. He was that humble.
Join us as we unlock the mysteries of the Church.
Hey, it's Craig Syracuse, and welcome to another episode of Walk in Faith, the show where we go beyond the image and we discover who our guests really are. You might know them from TV, the big screen, or even the world of sports, but do we really know who they are as a person? Do we know what motivates them? Do we know what inspires them? Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Why do you think God chose you?
It's not so much that I think God chose me. I think it's that God has this heart to want to use people in radical ways, but there's not so many people that are willing to be used that like.
As a doctor, do you see conflict between faith and some of your medical training?
Quite the opposite. Film reviews you can have faith in.
Live our life day after day while maintaining our identity and our faith. Tu Fe al Día.
It's the long-awaited brand new season of Net's Emmy Award-winning series, City of Churches, with more churches, old and new, and the neighborhood surrounding them. Join us for the unmatched skilled architecture and the fascinating history of our parish churches.
Climbing up into the narrow 150-year-old steeple of Sacred Heart St. Stephen's Church in Carroll Gardens, believe me, it wasn't easy. Well, here we are, we're in the bell tower. This is the mechanism that runs the clock. It's the second oldest functioning one in the city. I mean, it's pretty cool. Look at the size of that compared to what goes on in this little watch here. And that's that runs that big clock.
For a unique view the public doesn't usually see, tune in for the return of Net's City of Churches.
Faith at the forefront of today's events from a Catholic cultural perspective. It's In the Arena with your host, Monsignor Kieran Harrington.
Classic with Dan Roebuck.
Hello, I'm Daniel Roebuck, and you are watching Classic, the only show on net where we watch old movies and television shows and discuss them with some of the finest minds of the Brooklyn Diocese. I'm excited because my guest today is Monsignor Fernando Ferrisi. He loves movies as much as I do. This guy's the real deal, believe me. And today we're going to watch a great Kirk Douglas movie, The Big Trees. Enjoy it and we'll see you right after. I'm very excited today because we have definitely one of the finest minds. My friend Monsignor Harrington is here to talk about this great John Agar movie, Man of Conflict. So you enjoy it, we'll enjoy it, and we'll catch up with you right after. Well, today I'm very pleased that my movie pal is none other than Sister Mary Ann LaPiccolo. I love having her as a guest on the show. She's got such amazing insight. And we've got a very, very, very heart-wrenching movie for you today. It's called Three Came Home, and it stars the amazing Claudette Colbert. So you watch it, and we'll talk to you right after.
If you don't watch Net, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
We'll always have. Classic.
Hi, this is Daniel Roebuck. Join us for another season of Classic, right here on Net.
Did we fool you?
Joe Estevez for All Things Catholic. Today, it's all about the Titanic and the Catholics and what they had in their influence with that ship and with it going down.
Where are you finding all these other 99s?
Because for every one loss, there were 99 wins.
You know, we're keeping it real here. What is it like being a black man in today's society, and how do you mentor other young black men?
It's tough being a black man in America, but it always has been.
This season we have a lot more chefs, and we're going to be exploring all parts of the city and really going around to see all the different food establishments and restaurants that make our city great. This season is going to be extra special because we're going to focus on food, faith, and family. And those three F's really make us a family. And in this diocese, we have a large family.
Welcome to On the Block. Today we're here in Richmond Hill at Holy Child Jesus Parish, and we're with the parish administrator, Father Chris Henyu.
My first Christmas here, a newborn baby, a 2-hour-old baby, was found literally in our church manger. Wow.
Radical Joy explores the unique charisms, faith, and lifestyles of the many religious congregations in the Diocese of Brooklyn and beyond. Airing every Saturday at 5 p.m. with an encore Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m.
More than ever now, I'm thankful for a relationship with God. To have a God that I know, who I love, who I know loves me, a higher power, something to believe in. I think there's so many people these days who are without faith and hope. And to just have God in my heart and to have a relationship with Him, I'm beyond thankful for.
Join us to kick off the Christmas season right with the blessing of the Nativity Creche and Christmas Tree at Grand Army Plaza, featuring Christmas carols performed by Charlie Romo and St. Saviour's Choir, as well as the Bishop's Blessing, Monday, December 11th at 4 p.m. at Grand Army Plaza.
Lift up your hearts and rejoice, the time has come. God's Christmas gift, peace on earth for everyone. A child is born, a star so bright. A heavenly choir sings, O holy night. Please spread the word for all to hear. Let's celebrate throughout the year. The Salvation Army, it's ringing its bell. Policemen and firemen, make sure all is well. Well, it ain't the Big Apple until you have seen the Empire State Building, all lit up red, white, and green. New York City Christmas, New York City Christmas, New York City Christmas.